So I'm going to review a comic book. Well, a graphic novel, really. What's the difference? Does it even matter? I hate when people get upset about people calling their works one or the other. Or, oh, well, that's a trade paperback because it's collected single issues. None of that really matters, though. Because we're going to take a look today at Ghostoplis. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Ghostoplis by TenNapel's. One of my favorite of the comics that I have read from Mr. TenNapel. I see people spell his name wrong a lot of times. Maybe they're doing it on purpose. I don't know. But often they're right. TenNapel instead of TenNapel. It doesn't matter. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about Doug's art. Wow, look at that page. That looks especially good on this computer screen here. Created, written, and drawn by Doug TenNapel, lead colorists Catherine Garner and Tom Rhodes. So two people colored this, eh? This is made when Doug was publishing his stuff through Scholastic. Probably the most copies he's ever sold. But probably not the most money he's ever made. For Dr. Michael Ward. Don't know who that is. Alright, so the thing about Doug's art is that I've heard people say, oh, it's simple. But Doug tells a lot with these simple figures. And his characters are all very readable. Those are his backgrounds. A lot of times when people are doing overly detailed comics, I feel like their backgrounds just kind of look meh. They look too realistic. But with Doug's art, you kind of get a sense of the place. It's like the old cartoonists, man. You could see this on TV. Look at that, it looks like something from television. One of the things about Doug's stories are that there's always a clear delineation between good and evil. Good. Look at this light. He's in light. Good. Evil. He's in darkness. Interesting. Darkness. Darkness. The light is affecting him. Anyways, that's storytelling with art. The thing about it is, Doug's always showing that there's a clear delineation between good and evil. But that doesn't mean that his characters are perfect. The good ones, the objectively good characters, aren't necessarily perfect. Because that's not how people are. But there's still such a thing as good and evil. And Doug doesn't shy away from that, because he believes in objective morality. He believes that worldview is going to inevitably show through in your work. He realizes that everyone has a point of view. Every piece of work is some form of propaganda. And so he has characters that display that. Look at those. Some nails. Interesting. You see, Doug doesn't shy away from the fact that he has beliefs. But he also doesn't shy away from the fact that he doesn't want to shove them down people's throats. Now, how do you shy away from that fact, or how do you not? Well, you do it like Doug TenNapel. You put it in your work because inevitably that's what's going to flow out of you. Your stories are going to represent what you believe, or at least they should. Or else, why are you making them? And Doug understands that. So Ghostoplis, good versus evil. And here's us. What are we going to do with that? That fight between good and evil. Who are we going to follow? Interesting. Check out Ghostoplis.